Whitley Bay was founded in 1986 and currently play their home games at Hillheads Park. The club is well known for its historic cup runs in the FA Vase. The Seahorses have the biggest fan base in the Northern League, with their home gates taking an average attendance of over 400 people. Manager Ian Chandler believes that the pride and the passion of his team is the reason why so many supporters come through the turnstiles.
Averaging about nearly 500 now every week, when we're playing at home. So on Tuesday night there we had 450. So I think we've got a few of the fans from Sunderland and Newcastle, I know that for sure. And I think, just the way the Premiership's going at the moment, maybe there's more to be had. We always say, just go and give yourself 100%, enjoy yourself. That's what we say when they go out on the pitch, and the rest will look after itself. But it's hard to stomach to see players maybe bringing in £100,000 a week, and from a Joe Blogg's point of view, they're not even putting the effort in, they're not trying, or it seems that that's the case. But yep, the crowds are coming, and they do see passion and they do see entertainment. Long may it continue.
The club recently submitted an application for promotion to the Northern Premier League Division 1. Chandler is confident that his team could compete in the league, but says that it all relies on finance.
The ground itself's pretty much fine. I think there's a little bit of work to be done. So the new stand being built on the far side of the ground, that should be ready for the next Vase game. Playing wise, yes, we'd probably need to strengthen a little bit, but I could see us maybe progressing through the next league fairly quickly. But having said that, until you get up there, you don't know what the standard is really. But I think we could do it. I think we could go up. I know the chairman wants to go up, but he wants to go up not just one step, but two steps, and kind of get into Blythe's position, which is the Conference North, as quick as possible. The last 2 years, obviously, we've had great success, and we've been fortunate to put a bit of money in the bank. And I've mentioned maybe promotion in the last couple of years, and they've said, "Oh, it's all down to finance." We all want to do it, but finance is the bottom line. It's £600, £800 every other week for the bus. So this year they've come up and said that we can go up. Should we finish in the top two? So from my point of view, I think the finance must be right in the background now. So let's try and do it. And it's a tough task. And there's maybe it's the underdogs in the league at the moment, but we're not far behind. A couple of wins against the top teams, and we can drag ourselves up into that top three, hopefully the top two by the end of the season.
Ian Chandler led out his team to Wembley last season, with his team bringing the trophy home for the second season running. 9,000 fans attended the 2-0 victory over Glossop North End. Chandler recalls the historic day.
Well, it was fantastic. The year before we were fortunate to win it as well, but last year was even better. The game itself was a great spectacle, especially for the Whitley Bay fans, not so much for the Wroxham fans. Unfortunately, it was a heavy defeat for them, but we played great football. I think the experience from the year before stood us in great stead, because the nucleus of the team, probably 90% of the team, had been there the year before, and it kind of absorbed all the atmosphere the year before. They just went out and played the football that they used to, and it was a good day all around. A lot of the fans I've kind of grew up with, and I was really pleased for them to be able to experience it as much as myself. So yeah, really proud. There's been rumours that they might have to switch it because it's not, we're not breaking even. Our crowd that we had the first year was 12,000, and last year was just 9,000. It would be a real shame if they did look to move it on to somewhere else.
Whitley Bay currently lay 6th in the Northern League, and all the supporters of the club will be hoping they can make it 3 in a row if they reclaim the FA Vase at the end of the season.